Alma Onos. I'm a housewife, but last year when I learned that nobody is teaching Sunday school, and Paddy told me if I want to teach, I'm hesitant because I have no experience and no trainings about teaching. But when I learned that the materials are being we can get it from the website of the sermon for kids. So that's my starting point. I don't have to prepare my lessons. It's there. I just study and prepare the other things that can to support the lesson. So I'm hesitant, but I told myself maybe I can by God's will.
And I believe Sunday school, plays a very important and vital role in the life and work of the church. Without the Sunday school or Christian education, the church will die in the future. As we see on some European countries, there are big churches, but very few people going in. In the Philippines, as much as I can remember, Sunday school is one of the most exciting part of the children because they look forward to it, and we would like to get it more exciting by giving these materials. And also, of course, the Vacation Church School, we are also developing that. For now, we really lack materials on that, and we have to develop what are appropriate in our culture, in our context. But we would like to see a more contextualized Vacation Church School material. Same as we are doing with the Sunday school curriculum, though they are based on lectionary, we are using examples and situationers based on our culture, on the context of the work of the Episcopal Church in the Philippines. We are using, for example, illustrations in the Igorot culture, the highland people. Instead of using hamburger or things like that, we will use kamote. Kamote means sweet potatoes. Yeah, that would be understood by the children, especially those in the provinces, in the local churches. If you say hamburger, there's no hamburger in the mountains. We have kamote or sweet potatoes. That's just a simple example, but those are the things that we are doing in contextualizing our curriculum in Sunday school and also in Vacation Church School. We really appreciate our member volunteers because most of our Sunday school teachers are volunteers. And of course, if we do not give them enough materials, then that would be more tedious, hard for them to be putting together. So we would like to see more volunteers, more inspired volunteers, more excited volunteers if they are given the materials that we are producing.
Like for example, we use arts, we use the television, or we use the CDs. We let them see movies that are related to the lessons, or we also give them more action, like we incorporate games into the lesson, or we give them more participation so that they can do it themselves while learning Christian values along the way.
Projector ba naman?
Dahil
Ayaw na niya.
Number one, you really have to think of the learners, the students that you are about to teach, and their demographic, their age, their culture, and then their learning styles. So, especially those who are writing the lesson plans, they really have to think of all of those things. And it's a little different for the teachers, because the teachers, they'll just have to read the lesson plan, and they just follow the instructions there, how to prepare it. And then on the implementation itself, it's also a little different, because not all of the written in the lesson plan are always useful in the teaching session itself. So you also have to adjust with the way the students are coping up with the lesson.
I observe from them is when we go to the storytelling, that I am only the one talking, they get bothered. But if we give we do some skit or activities for the story, then they like to participate or go outside. Then we will do activities that is not really the telling story, but doing things or doing activities that is related to the story.
91, 92, 93, 94.
I don't know how to handle them at first. I don't know how to handle them really. But the next sessions, I learned to deal with them. They are, as time goes and they are getting closer to me, the love of my children, like that, I've included them as one of my children. That's why before Sunday comes, I'm really excited to meet them again for the Sunday.
I would really like to thank you all for continually supporting the programs and activities and projects of ABM, because we here in the Philippines are really grateful. Because of this, we can conduct our trainings, our workshops, our Sunday school ministries in our churches. And I am grateful because of the solidarity and support that we get from you are all marvelous, and it's really helpful in our church. And I am really thankful for having this partnership also, that perhaps you could also learn from us, motivate or encourage more of your young people or the churches to have your own Sunday school, because it's really helpful, especially for the children and for the young people, to actively engage themselves in the ministry of the church.